Hi, sports fans. Matthew Hurley back online to help you avoid Las Vegas betting traps this weekend. Now, here at Jim Hurley's network, we pay a lot of attention to trap games in both college and pro football. Now, these are games where unsuspecting teams play way below expectations because they're not as focused as they should be. In some cases, a team gets trapped in a letdown situation. They just had a huge performance in a very important game, and then they have trouble getting motivated for the lesser opponent the next time they take the field. Many would say the Ravens lost a trap game the week after they beat the Steelers. Remember, the Ravens crushed the Steelers in Week 1 in the NFL season, only to lose badly in Week 2 to Tennessee. It's the winner for our clients. In other cases, a team gets trapped in a look-ahead situation. One of their biggest games of the season is on deck. Texas and Oklahoma are prime examples of that this weekend. They play each other next week. Texas visits Iowa State this Saturday night in a game that may not get their juices flowing. Oklahoma hosts non-entity Ball State. Now, will the Sooners be motivated to cover that huge number against such a bad team? Also, a team may find themselves in both a letdown and look-ahead situation at the same time. For instance, the Detroit Lions are in that position this Sunday. They're coming off an overtime win over division rival Minnesota last week. Detroit plays another division rival next week when they host the Bears on Monday Night Football. Now, will the Lions fall into the trap this week and get beaten by Dallas? Trap games become very prominent once we hit October in the calendar because that's when early season excitement starts to wear off. Most teams can keep the intensity going in the first few games. A month into the season, and then it becomes more of a grind, back and forth between peak outings and flat outings. In fact, I feel very confident in saying that every team will confront at least one or two trap games from this point forward. Now, it's your job as handicappers to recognize those opportunities when they pop up and to make good choices about which teams to back and which teams to fade. Not every potential trap game is going to beat the spread for you, but you're certainly putting the odds in your favor over the long haul by studying the schedules and charting out each team's priorities. Now, the difference between being a winner and being a big winner is the ability to find the handful of spots on the card each year that have live betting opportunities. There's no such thing as a sure thing, but you can get very close by recognizing when additional kickers help make a trap more lethal. Now, trap teams play even worse when they have turnover-prone quarterbacks. Trap teams play even worse when they switch surfaces, either moving from an artificial turf to grass or vice versa. And once again, trap teams play even worse when their opponent's strength lines up with their own biggest weaknesses. A flat team with a soft pass defense will get routed by an opponent with a good quarterback. Trap teams often play their worst game of the year right after getting a flood of media coverage about how good they are from a win they had that week. And all that hype goes right to their heads at the worst possible time. Now, Saturday, we'll kick off our October with our college showdown shocker, looking at TV games like Alabama, Florida, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Michigan State, Ohio State, or Clemson, Virginia Tech. But everything is lined up for a blowout cover this weekend. Now, Sunday, we have our NFL trap game of the month, and that's why I've been talking about the trap situations today. Now, you may have received something in the mail about this special release, or you may have already read about it on the website. Maybe the Pats or the Jets are going to get caught looking ahead to their meeting next week, or maybe there's a divisional sandwich spot we like. What you need to know is that the trap plus certain point of attack advantages has created an absolute monster that you should play to the max. Now, you can purchase each of these big juicy winners individually for just $50 here at the website. Note that bonus selections from high-profile TV games will be included with both of these features. And if you sign up in advance for them right now, you're going to get both for just $75. That's a saving of 25%. Now, some highly touted teams are going to fall into traps this weekend. And you know what? Something I said early in this video is set up a trap for Vegas odds makers. Yes, we did. We've set a trap of our own. Don't try and outthink Jim Hurley, and don't risk being on the wrong side of our college shocker NFL trap game. Link up with us online so you can get the money.